James Flaherty, who can't be here today. He's at an event. And those that haven't met James, he's our resident madman. He, former ad executive, corner office in New York. He's 88 years young, a very inspiring guy. He had an exercise that he'd gone through, and he came up with 6 words that somebody had challenged him to come up with 6 words to describe the essence of him as a person. And those words were: I'm present, living, loving, giving. And I think often we get very verbose about describing ourselves, our businesses, what we do, and that's often easier than sometimes consolidating it down to meaningful short phrases. And so I challenged several of you to write 6 words that define the essence of your business. I did it for my business, but I also did it for me personally. And how many in here actually did the exercise? Anybody come up with their 6 words?
I did it for the business.
Okay, that's fine.
Right now in my head.
I did it, but I lost them. For both. I can't.
I did for my business and for myself.
Excellent. What's that, Yvonne? Did you say something?
I wrote them down, but I can't find them.
Oh,
well, that's a shame. Well, I'm going to share what I have come up with for Boss Academy. I'm going to put it in the chat. So for Boss Academy, I put leadership community, together we're stronger. And I think that is, truly a defining point about this community. The more that you're involved, the more that you're around the people in here, you're inspired. We are stronger together. Linda, she works with clients that are much larger than most of us work with. However, Linda is an incredible resource. Her books, learning from her. So there's opportunities for us all to collaborate and learn together. And so I also did one for me personally. I'm going to share it as well. Servant leader. And I this is how I try and live. I mean, I'm filled with love. I love to laugh. I always try and be present. And I'm focused on driving real engagement. And this is my complaint about online networking. Today, online networking has become so, people are bouncing from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. I think we've lost sight of building real relationships in business. And I think it's important. So who wants to share? Who's got one to share? Brian Gregory, I know you probably knocked it out of the park. What'd you come up with?
Well, I don't know if I knocked it out of the park, but I kind of came up with one that applies to both humans and your business. So I'll put it in the chat. It is simply perception, 10 times more powerful than reality. So the perception of you in the world, how other people see you, is more important than the reality of you. And the perception of your business, brand, whatever product is 10 times more important than the reality of the product. Just ask, a guy I know who has a $250 million plumbing company, and he unclogs drains. But the perception of his brand is $250 million. So
wow.
Try to think of that. It's how you shape it in life and business. It all comes down to perception.
Yeah, amazing. Actually, I love that. And you started to say $250 plumbing business. That's actually my business, the $250 one. All right, who's next?
That's the bill you get.
Yvonne, you found yours.
I did. I found mine, and it's passionate about writing, books, and family. So all of those things are just who I am, my business, my life, my world.
I think it's important to get emotionally connected with the words you write. I mean, it's easy to come up with 6 words, right? I mean, it's like 6 words. Okay, fine. But if you're emotionally connected with them, like James has his pasted on the bottom of his monitor. And so he sees them every day. A great reminder. All right, who else? Michelle Molitor?
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you today. And these words actually came to me many years ago as a download. It's the full is someday starts now, unlock the power of you, but it's essentially unlock the power of you. Like allow all of yourself to come out and shine. And that's what I do.
Amazing. Can you put that in the chat? I'm going to capture all these for James and I'll share them out in the newsletter as well.
Yeah, I did.
Beautiful. All right. Who else? Tom Collins. I know you cheated a little bit. You did it on the fly, but hopefully it's impactful. What are those 6 words?
Goodness comes to those who write.
And you love writing. You love books. So I'm thinking that's a deep emotional connection for you.
Yeah.
I think the post on the blog today is very, very necessary for anyone who's thinking about writing. Tom wrote it, I didn't. So
Yeah. If you get our newsletter, you have the link in your email, but happy to throw it in the.
yeah, throw it in the.
Yeah, do that.
Because it talks about the history of books and writing and things like that.
So Diane O'Brien, you want to tell us about yours?
Sure. I am, intelligent, conductor, innovative, strategic, entrepreneurial, and caring.
Beautiful. All right, Daniel. I know this is going to be gold.
All right, mine is I'm different. I'm bold, being, doing, and having.
I couldn't hear you, buddy. Could you try that again?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Mine is I'm different, bold, being, doing, and having.
Nice. Amberly?
Meaningful relationship builder through acts of kindness.
Yeah, and I love the work you're doing with the send out cards or that's what is it? Promptings.
Promptings.
Yeah, so that's amazing. We're going to be talking more about how we do some things within Boss Academy to work with Amberly. All right, Deborah, love that. You want to share yours?
Yes, I wrote spiritual and practical because I am, I have kind, open, warm, and driven.
Love that. Yeah, and I will tell you, if you had 7 words, I'd throw disciplined in there too. Nobody puts out content like you do every single day. I love it.
That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, who else? David Schneer, did you do yours? And it can't be the one you emailed me.
Oh, come on. That was accurate. That first one was about me. I said, what'd I say, Paul? I am a mess for sure.
Yeah.
I just came up with one about sort of what I do for a living. Basically, I listen intently with my eyes.
I love that. That's actually great. If you didn't put it in the chat already, please do. Charlie.
Living my future self authentically to serve.
And for those that don't know you, you go by the What's Next guy. So I love that because you're helping people find what's next. Beautiful.
Yeah. If you don't find it and you take it to the grave with you, everybody loses.
John Keel, I know this is another one that's going to be gold. What do you got, buddy?
Well, because I take a holistic approach to life, I do not separate who I am, business and personal. It's all melded. I'm not siloed. So my 6 words are 5 words, basically are integrity, respect, perseverance, excellence, and growth.
Nice. All right. Who hasn't gone? Who hasn't shared theirs? Linda?
Mine's around the work, and it's just some key phrases that I remind myself. Positively negotiate, ask outrageously, and journey on. And the go is real important. Get going.
Yeah. Wow. Jeffrey Queen, we haven't heard from you. You got 6 words? Do they have 6 words in Alabama?
Yeah, but I had to stretch it all the way out to the end. And I'm like John Keel. Who I am is also what I do. Here I am. Send me now.
Yeah, and Jeffrey Queen is a disaster preparedness expert. And by the way, we are working on an incredible assessment that we're going to be bringing to Boss Academy. We're going to run it through you guys. We've got some people potentially interested in that already. So it's going to be a very empowering tool around, are you prepared for any kind of pending disaster? Mark Hayward, did you do yours yet?
I did. So mine was something that I've used quite a lot, but it's about myself. It's I'm a pragmatic optimist plus loyal and determined.
That's awesome. And you are all those things. So
thank you.
Great. Anne, did you do yours yet?
I didn't, because this exercise, I've been jotting down notes here. My brain doesn't work that way to do it on the fly, and I've had a cold this week. So
no problem.
Yeah.
If you get a chance and you pull it together, send it out. We'd love to share it with James. I know he wished he could be here today.
Mhm.
Raul, did you do yours?
Family, learning, now, wonderful, engaging. But I just did that on the fly.
I love it. And I'll tell you, another person you need to follow on LinkedIn is Raul. He posts some amazing content around digital marketing, but also other topics that are really relevant and always very thought provoking. So, yeah, absolutely. Alan and Sarah, or excuse me, Stacy, I don't know that you got the email about the 6 words, but did you want to take a crack at it? If not, you're not put on the spot by any means.
Sure. I just did, and it was I help others to eliminate debt.
Outstanding. Yeah, please put that in the chat if you can. Stacy, did you have something?
I would say love, light, truth. That's kind of where I'm at right now.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, like I said, not trying to put anybody on the spot, but yeah, feel free if you come up with yours, send me an email. I'll pull these all together for James, and then next week in the newsletter, I'll send these out as well, because I think these are wonderful, and I think many of them really capture the essence of who you are.